have already done my brows because I don't have a new brow product. And I have primed my eyes. I have my MAC Refine Zone on, my MAC Lip Prime. Basically, I'm primed and ready to go. Okay, I've got exciting stuff. So this foundation is a gift. It's the Tom Ford foundation that I don't know if this sold out because it's so great or if it's been discontinued because they're gonna like revamp it. Lancome does this. They'll take a perfectly fine foundation and then they'll like take it away, revamp it, and then bring it back again. This stuff has a dropper and it's very fluid, which means little to no coverage, and that's fine. I don't want that today. I don't want to be all heavy with my foundation today. I just want to do something light. And because of that, I'm going to use my multitasker brush from Sigma. I like this a lot. You know that already. Whenever I have a foundation like this, I don't use a sponge very often because, well, it will go away. And this is just going to provide me with a little bit of coverage. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do this side of my face so you can see. So what have you guys been doing? We stopped looking for a house for my son. We were looking. This, I tell you what, if you want to sell a house and you want to live in the street, no. I feel sorry for people who sell their house and then they don't have anywhere to go. You know, the houses are gone before my son can even wake up and look at what I have found for him to go see with a realtor. We just decided enough. There you go. That's the kind of coverage that you get. It's just a beautiful foundation that lets your own skin show through. Just kind of evens things out a little bit. But like I said, I don't know what the issue is with it. Maybe it's been discontinued. In which case, I'm just scribbling all over my face. I used to hate it when people would do this. I'm like, knock it off. And now I'm doing it. Woohoo! So lately I've been like, what am I not doing? Oh, not looking at houses. That takes up a lot of time. I mean, the last one that we looked at, that was for us. We were going to move, and my son he wants to buy this house. That's the issue is he ain't wanting to leave because he wants to buy this house. So we thought, all right, we'll just get a house that fulfills the needs that we have right now, which for me, that would be an extra bathroom, preferably in the bedroom. You know, maybe a smaller kitchen now, even though I love my kitchen. A bigger living room or a family room, you know. 2-car garage, preferably detached, so my husband has a place to do his tinkering. And, you know, so we find the perfect house, and we wanted it really bad. We saw them. We drove by this house when they were putting the realtor sign out front with a just listed. We were on it an hour. It was in the market for an hour. We contacted the realtor and he said, there are 5 offers on the house already. How did this happen? He's like, I don't know, but they're going to make a decision by 6 o'clock tonight. Look at my eye. He goes, so if you want, you can put in an offer now. I would suggest you put in an offer now, and then we'll meet you down there. And I'm like, no, we are not putting an offer in on a house we've never seen. Look at my eye going now. You guys, I'm serious. Between my eye twitching, which really does affect my filming, and my ears ringing, I'm about ready to jump off my head. We are not putting in an offer on a house that we have never even set foot in. Not doing it. So anyway, he's like, well, you know, you can put in the offer and you can come down here. And I'm like, no, I am not making a decision without my husband. I'm not buying a house. Oh, honey, I bought a house while you were working today. You know, that's just one of the many things that's got my eye going like this all the time. Somebody said it was a magnesium deficiency, and I agree that that can be the issue. And I did notice I had this twitch going on for months, but it did go away for a little while when I started taking this. But it's back. What I'm going to do next is take 2 damp sponges, one on each side of my face, and we're going to put Huda on one side and Nikita Joy on the other. This powder I have to dump in here. But I took all the tape off those holes again. I never learned, you know. So I don't have to do it on that side. I don't know what was going on all the other times that I wore this, possibly food cooking in the house. For instance, stew will be driving me crazy in a little bit, but I never noticed the scent before, but there really is a scent with this Huda powder. So I'm going to start like right here, like I usually do, and come into the middle of my face, pushing the powder. That's what I call erasing your pores. I'm not sure what happened. The camera just went off. And I didn't notice it, so you didn't get to see me put on the Nikita Joy, which if you just look at my face, I mean, you know how to put on powder, so if you just look at my face, I did the exact same thing, and you can compare sides. But you missed me talking about what I'm doing here is using the Fiery palette in my crease from Sigma. We're just going to stop here. I don't want to continue with the eye look. I want to keep moving on the face, but now might be a good time to let you know that I'm going to do a giveaway. I got some nice Sigma stuff over here that I'm going to give away. Okay, I'm getting my Refer 22, which is my favorite bronzer brush, and we're going to come into, first, let's go into the contour first. I want to contour underneath my chin. Let's move on to the bronzer. Okay, so swipe down a couple of times in here, and let's be careful, because this bronzer is a little bit orangey. I like my Charlotte bronzer better, but this is beautiful. There's that, but I think it's a pretty one. This is the Stephanie Lange and Sigma collaboration palette, and I use it for this every single day, this contour. I want to show you something. Here is the Sigma one, and here is the Wayne one. This one here is Sigma. This one here is Wayne. Okay, I'm going to turn them around. There's a slight bit more ashy tone, but I get the same look. I just thought you would find that interesting. I'm going to use the Wayne Goss 03 brush, and it's so soft. This is Blue Squirrel, so it doesn't pick up a ton, and that's why I'm using it. School bus just went by, and my brother used to cry because he wanted to go with me to school, and he was little and couldn't say yellow, so he would say la 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 school bus. All right, that's how the contour shows up. Looks like I got it uneven. I think my nose is uneven. I don't think it's my contouring. I think my nose is uneven. But I do want to dip into my Nikita Joy powder because I like to buff this out. And on this side, buff that a little bit. And wipe this off on my pants. Because what would my pants be like without makeup on them? And I'm going to get some of the Huda powder and do the same thing. Now we're going to use my new Wayne Gloss, which, yes, I did dig my fingernail right into that. This is the one, I think it's the Coral, yeah, Coral Rose. To me, this is more of a pink color. I mean, it has just a hint of coral. And that's why I love it, because I don't really get into coral blushes that often. I mean, if I'm wearing coral, I will, but I don't on a daily basis. I'm more drawn to pink, and so I think that is. And we're not going to use the highlighter, even though I have used it. It's beautiful, but I like it best for eyeshadow because I think it's pretty intense. And we're not going to use that. Instead, we're going to use Jacqueline's powder. I know you've been waiting on this, right? And I have cleaned my Absolute powder brush. This is the one I always use. I think it's perfect for that powder. I don't even think they make this anymore. They might make a version of this. It's the Sonia Kashuk large powder brush. So, I mean, I'll link it, but I don't think you can buy this particular handled one. They probably feel and are the same density, just not with this handle. I'm not sure of that though. What I usually do, I'm getting the trash can here. What I usually do with the Lancome Absolute is I dip the whole powder head down into it so that it's coated with the powder. And then I take the cap and I mush it all in there. So it's down inside that brush, all over all of the fibers. I bang it off on the trash can, and now you don't probably see it as well, but this powder brush is now loaded with that powder. And then I can pick up this brush all week pretty much, and depending on how hard I push, get it out. Now that's what we're gonna do. So I think what I'm gonna do is on this side of my face, I'm gonna put it on there, and then I'll let you see what it looks like before I go to the other side. So just very subtle. It just gives you, you see it? Isn't that beautiful? Now, I don't think this is it. I really do think it is my masks that is doing this, because it's right in the line of, and oh my goodness, it was horrible. We were seeing so many houses and we were wearing masks and I'm jabbering the whole dang time, and the strings of my masks are doing this, and I would notice that I would get horrible zits just in the area of those strings. So I think that's what did it, but it also coincided with me using this powder. However, as you just saw, I get it everywhere. So probably it's not the powder. Probably it is from mask. Since this, I have verified it is the masks, and they keep getting scabs on them, and then the masks knocks it off, and I got the left side of my face infected. I think that looks really pretty. And now, before we move on to my eyes, we're going to do the Juvia's Place trick. All right, now, in my favorites, I told you guys about, this is my favorite. I maybe got today's use out of this. That's it. That's all I've got left of this one. I've got more. I got backups of this, don't worry. I'm going to line my lips. I'm not going to fill in my mouth because, one, I don't have enough. And two, I want to show you how well this goes with it. So this is my new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick. This is my favorite lipstick right now. You see that? Look. It's beautiful. They go together so good. So I was on Nikita's website and I got this pigment because I saw she has these pigments and I thought, ooh, I bet those are good. Funny thing, my friend Mel Thompson also had these and I was like, I didn't know you had that. I got that too. This is Aurora. Look at that. Oh, it is a yellowy green. Do you see the shift? Green to gold to green. You see that? Oh yeah. Beautiful. The problem with these kinds of pigments, these duochrome shifters, is that on camera, we can never do it justice. In the daylight, if you go outside in the daylight, I mean, my husband, I had one once that was green to blue, and I went outside and he was just so obsessed with that. He actually noticed my eyeshadow that day. I'm going to use it in conjunction with this palette right here. Now the thing about a pigment is you can just take your brush, and I'm going to take this one right here because it's real little, and you can put that on directly. And you get just a faint wash of color when you do that. Of course, a lot of it depends on the denseness of a brush. So see, that's just the faintest wash of color right there. Get a little more, and you could do this and build it up. But I don't like to do that with pigments because most of the time I'm wearing them on my face when I do that. What I like to do is get some in the cap, and then I take MAC Fix Plus and I spray the cap. So I've got some in there, and I will just spray that so that it is wet inside the cap. And now I'm going to bring it all over my lid. Isn't it glorious and beautiful? In case you're wondering what this little brush is, it's the Sigma E21. And also, in case you're wondering, no, I am not sponsored by Sigma. I just really love Sigma. And one day they noticed that there was this old lady who loved Sigma. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding, okay? I'm not old. And neither are you. You're only as old as you feel. I'll tell you what, every day before I get out of bed, the first thing I do is I go to Happy Color and I color the daily picture. Let me show you what today's is. Let me cover up the white. You can appreciate the art better in a frame. All right, so what it says is, do not regret growing older. It's a privilege denied to many. We should stop dogging all the things that show that we are aging. I'm going to use that as my base, but we're going to intensify it a little bit with this new Fiery palette from Sigma. I went off camera and put on some eyeliner because that's not new either. And now we're going to come into Breezy, and I'm going to get some of that on this brush. And let's bring it right here in the inner corner. Ooh, I like it. Beautiful. Dang it, that lit that up just, oh. Let's bring a little down here too. I'm going to take some Sun Sprite, I mean literally pop that right in the middle and bring it straight up. Because I don't want to lose the pigment. Now, straight on, you probably can't tell a difference in that. But when I go outside and I turn, that will stay gold. Maybe let's just get a little bit more of whatever that is, roasted. I'm just going to pop a little bit of darkness right here at the base of my crease. I'm not touching the eyelid, though, because I don't want to lose that color, Aurora. So just right there at the base of my crease, I'm darkening it up a little bit with roasted. I always have to go one step too far, don't I? Get a clean brush. This is Goss 16, I think. See, I'm just getting the excess of that off. A goat hair brush will pick that up. And nothing flat, see? Yeah? It's sticking to the cuticles of the hair. And I'm going to take my Rougher 23, which is the baby sister of the 03, and let's go into Truffle. So now I have a trial size of the Benefit They're Real Magnet. I mean, I guess we just have to take their word for the fact that, I don't know, these fibers are supposed to be magnetized in some way. Better not have an MRI then. He'll pull your... No, just kidding. I don't know. To me, this mascara is exactly the same as They're Real. Or how I remember it anyway. I do like They're Real. I just feel like this mascara is They're Real. Repackaged, which makes me think that they're trying to pull a fast one on. But, you know, as you can see, it does yield a very beautiful lash. And having said that, I also need to tell you, if you don't already know, that I use a lash serum. For those who don't know it and will ask, I'll link it below, but it's a GrandeLASH-MD. Let me get on the second coat, do my hair, and I will be right back to talk about what I'm gonna give away. These lipsticks are some of my favorite lipsticks, and I know that whoever wins these is going to love them. One thing that makes these lipsticks unique is their shape, okay? And we have the colors on the bottom. They never lose their point, see, because of the way they're shaped. And look how this spins on the bottom, and the lipstick comes up through the bullet. Favorite. This one here is my favorite, and it's called Temptation. This one is Deja Vu. This is Epiphany here on the bottom. And this is Ecstasy. It's a beautiful, true red with blue undertones. Also, any day of the week, you can use my link below and purchase any of these. If you use the code GLITZYFRITZY, you will save 10% on your order. I am also going to put this in there. This is, I can't stand it. I have to keep doing that. This is the Sigma Enchanted palette. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to put a picture of it right here so that you can see. But it is gorgeous. And of course, Sigma started out as a brush company. So if you don't have any brushes, you're going to be really happy winner. Today, you are going to win a Glitzy Fritzy Essential Eye Set, which I purchased myself. And you're also going to get these. Okay, so you got the Complexion Airbrush Set. Wonderful. That pretty much has your face covered. And the Soft Blend Brush Set, which I adore. You decide what the soft blends are. Are they eye brushes? Yep. Are they face brushes? Yep. They're anything you want them to be. This contains the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. This one here is the 50. So the 60 is just a little bit bigger than this one. They are all the same shape. So they're all tapered, okay? But they're just various sizes. This one's mine, so I can do what I want with it. You can use them to contour, to do your cheeks, whatever, down to the littlest ones for your eyes. Heck, I can even use this one for my eyes if I want to. There's nothing on the side of a soft blend that says, this is an eye brush, you know, because it's a soft blend. You can use it to blend anywhere on your face. As per usual, I'm not trying to grow my channel with giveaways, okay? That's not why I want you to be here. I want you to be here because you want to be here. And if you're here because you want to be here and not because you think you're going to get something, well, then you deserve it. So let's not let everyone know that we're having a giveaway. So in your comment, I want you to just put somewhere in the sentence, can't touch this. All right? And you're going to know why when you get to Fritziness. I'm just going to tell you right here that it's hammer time. No, it's Sigma time. You get a song stuck in your head, right? Also, because of the giveaway, I'll just be hearting your comments. I will not be answering them. And we will try to go for 2 weeks from today. I hope you guys know, always remember, you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you don't know it or remember it, you do now. No. If you guys aren't having a blessed day, then just go be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya. Bye. And I'm out.
Tuesday, so you know what that means, right? Today is Tuesday, you know what that means. The trash man's coming down the street. I should tell you what it's actually called. I just keep saying that. Where are you, microphone? Where? Not microphone. Microphone's right there. There's the microphone. That's not what I'm hunting. I'm hunting, what do you call it? You know, Sherlock Holmes has one. What is it? It's a magnifying glass. Where is my magnifying glass? Well, while the cat's away. Really? If I was organized, I would never have this problem on my channel again. If I was a rich man, I forgot how it goes. Okay, I found it. And now I don't remember what we were going to try and look at. What were we looking at? To see what I have picked out. Sorry, I haven't even ate yet. Somebody said it's a magnum. A magnum. It's a magnum PI deficiency. Come here, Tom. Oh no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch this. Can't touch this. Is that how that goes? Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Don't touch this. No, can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Yeah, homeboy, homegirls, homegirl, girls. Alright, this definitely has some pigment to it. Stop! Hammer time! Can't touch this. I'm sorry, once I get that song in my head, I do love that song. Get that waddle gone! Waddle be gone. They go together like they go together like I do Mr. Napkin ahead.